Hey, and welcome to today's meal. Thank you for tuning in and watching this video. Today we're doing some saffron rice, some salmon. I'm gonna do salmon two ways. For those who have had my salmons before in the past, I'm doing blackened and like a sesame sweet type deal for my second set of salmon. So, but we're going to make our blackening spice. It's okay if you don't want to make it. You can actually go out and find and buy some blackening spice. I like Mr. Magic or Magic seasoning blend, but today I'm actually going to make my blackening. So what we're going to do, I'm going to muddle it all together so I can get everything nice and yes. So here we go. So we're going to start off with a little bit of, sea salt. Sea salt here so that we can get that going. So we're just going to put a little bit in there, as you can see. And then I'm going to go with some paprika in there. You can see that. I'm gonna go with a little bit of pepper. I've got new peppers, so that way I don't have to just shake a little bit of remnants in there. All right, we got some pepper. I'm not gonna put a lot of pepper in there because it's gonna be a little spicy as is. That. So now we're gonna go with some garlic powder. I'm not doing a lot because I'm only making 2 pieces of each type of salmon. We're going to add a little bit of cayenne pepper, or Cheyenne. You might like Cheyenne better. We're going to add some crushed red pepper flakes to the mix as well. Not a lot. I mean, you can add more if you want. This is just a base type thing. And you can add more as you go along. We're going to add a smidgen of cumin. And then we're going to add some onion powder. Onion powder, and lastly we're going to add some oregano. Boom, boom, boom. All right, so now we're gonna muddle it all together. It's more so to get everything mixed. I mean, if you're doing a lot, you can put it in a blender, but or you can just put it in a small Ziploc bag and shake it in there. But since I'm using the sea salt, I want to make sure the sea salt is crushed as well, and that my red pepper flakes are mainly broken up into small pieces. But yeah, this is our blackening spice for our salmon. So this is just one. Again, I'm doing 2 types of salmon for this here recipe. So we're going to start off with some extra virgin olive oil. Extra virgin olive oil. Hey, can you go and see over this side and make sure the camera is on my bowl here? I'm getting a little assistance today with my camera. Do I need to move this over?
Back a little bit. Yeah.
Right there?
Yep.
Okay. So this is our base. We have our olive oil here ready to go. Next, I'm going to add a little bit of sesame oil to this mix. About a teaspoon, maybe a tablespoon. Let's go with a tablespoon. And I'm just winging this here. In this as well, we're going to add a little bit of garlic powder. Onion powder. Some salt. I'm going to go with the regular salt, no fancy sea salt on this. Some salt. We want to go light on the salt right now just because we're going to let this marinate for a little bit, and we don't want it to draw out all of the moisture of our salmon. And lastly, some pepper. Well, not lastly, but some pepper. All right, and the secret to this here one that I'm doing here is this. A little bit of light brown sugar. So we're gonna add some brown sugar to it. I don't know if that's a little, but you know, we're gonna say that's enough. So then we're gonna mix it all together. If you don't have a whisk like so, you can stir it with a spoon. But this is technician things happening over here, so we're gonna do that. So I want to say everything is mixed in here. I have a baby coming in here. She's trying to get on the video. Yes, so you hear her? Yes, Kenza. I am making a sauce, well, not a marinade for, okay, she left, so that's why I didn't finish my sentence. But anyway, and I moved over so that she wouldn't get into this, to the shot right here. But I'm going to add something else to this because I wanted to give it a smoky, like I cooked it in the grill, on the grill type flavor. I'm going to add some liquid smoke. Some hickory liquid smoke. If you don't have any liquid smoke, you can also just do without. You can go get some. If you have some cedar planks, you can skip this altogether. I would prefer cedar planks, and you're gonna do it on the grill. I would prefer you just, you know, use this mix here and then sit this on your cedar plank and put it on the grill, put it in the oven. I would say grill, but that's just me. So we're gonna add a little bit of liquid smoke. Be careful on how much of liquid smoke you add because it's very potent. Yeah, it's extra potent. So I'm only gonna add maybe, that was about 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 drops. 12 drops of this liquid smoke into my bowl, and I'm gonna give it a mix. Okay, before we hop into our salmon, to make the process less messy, because I am doing a rice pilaf or saffron rice, I want to dice my onion on the cutting board before I actually put fish on it, because then I would have to use a new cutting board, have to clean my knife, and yes, but for this video, we're going to do it this way. And you should too, less mess and less cleanup afterwards. All right, here I have a Vidalia onion. You can use a white onion, red onion, whatever you want in your dish. So we're gonna start with this. And we're gonna do a dice. I don't need a lot of onion because I'm only doing 1 cup of rice because not everybody here will be eating rice. So that's where we are with that. I'm putting this off to the side, starting this as my trash bin. Then we're gonna do a dice of the onion. We're gonna clean the onion by taking off the sticker and the brown skin, all of this good stuff here. All right, and as you can see, I left the root of the onion on so it all stays in place while I do this good dice. And I have got a towel here today. So, all right, we're gonna do a dice. A dice is, we're gonna go against the grain with this, against the grain with that, and against the grain one more time. So then, as you can see, the onion has lines in it, if you can see that. I got my glasses on today. These are actually new glasses. So I can really see really well. So we're gonna do a dice here, and I'm just making some slits into this here. All right, and then I am going to thinly slice this onion to give myself a dice here so that I can use this in my saffron rice. This is pretty much all the onion I need. I'm actually gonna have to throw this in the trash because I'm not gonna be able to use it. This is actually more than enough. But yes, I'll be back with the salmon. Okay, we're back. I got my salmon out the refrigerator. I had it refrigerated while we did everything else, making the marinades and the blackening spice. So then we're gonna go into our salmon. All right, I was able to get fresh salmon from Kroger, which, you know, sometimes it's hard to come by here. But I got some salmon skin on. I don't like skin on, so I'm going to actually take the skin off. And I'm just rubbing it here to make sure there aren't any pin bones left in this here container, the salmon. So as you can see, I have a nice cut. So that's why I'm doing 2 flavors. This is going to be our blackening one, and then I have another one so that we can do our sweet sesame marinade. Okay, sorry, I had to pause the video. I realized I wasn't wearing any gloves, which you don't have to wear, but I am touching a lot of things, and I don't want to get salmon juice on any of my cameras here. So hopefully I don't make a butt out of myself as I do this on camera. So now I'm nervous. So I just made like a little slit here and here. And so my knife is laying flat. I'm unsure if you can see. I'm sure you can see the fish in the knife inside the fish, but I'm not sure if you can see like my blade is actually down. So now I'm just going to slide it across. All right, now here's the moment of truth. Like, did I do a good job? Is there still a lot of meat on the actual skin? So here we go. Let me move this out the way. Bow. Oh yeah, technician still got it. I'm sure if it was a longer piece, I may have left some skin on there. But so, yes, so now I'm going to take this piece. I'm just going to split it in 2 because it will make it easier, because we're going to be sharing pretty much everything that I cooked today. So I'm going to make this salmon, and it was about 60.68 pounds. So I'm going to take these 2 and set them off to the side. And I'm going to do the salmon again. Another salmon because remember I'm doing 2 flavors this go round. So again, I'm going to check for a pin bone. Boom, boom, boom. Everything is good. So I'm going to fillet this fish as I go. She can talk. So I think my kid is over there. She's making me nervous now. So now I am. All right, let's check this one to make sure. Oh yeah, boom, bam, yeah. So we are going to split this one in half as well. And I'm going to remove these scales and things. And I'm actually going to take these gloves off and get a new pair. Now I have my salmon, my first round of salmon. So now this one is going to be our blackening salmon. I have skin side down, presentation side up. So we're going to take our muddled spices that we have here, and I'm just going to first sprinkle on there to make sure everybody got a little bit of the sauce. Not really sauce, but everybody got some of the seasoning. So we're doing that. All right, I still have a little bit left, so I am going to flip this over. So now skin side is up. And don't worry, I'm going to run this through the dishwasher because of the material it doesn't really absorb that much, or, you know, I'm not going to be cross-contaminating anything. So we have both sides seasoned with our blackening spice. So I'm going to flip these over right here. So we have them here, and I'm just going to add the rest of here on there. Like so. So So that is that. So this salmon is done. And we're gonna set this off to the side until we're ready to cook. You can actually refrigerate it if you are doing other things or if you're not ready to eat just yet. So we are going to, I need another glove. So you remember our mixture that we have here with the sesame, the brown sugar, olive oil type marinade. So we're gonna do the same thing we did. Gonna get both sides there. All right, I'm gonna flip it back over and we're gonna add the remaining items that we have in there. So we got that going, we got that happening. And right before I cook this one, I'm gonna add some more salt because you remember I didn't add as much salt to this one. So we got that going there. Boom. We're gonna check out the next video to see what happens next.